So Bitcoin is sitting at 98,770 and Bitcoin has actually gone down below this. It has gone down almost towards 96,900, which is almost $97,000. Now there is nothing shocking overall with Bitcoin. I told you that the moment it loses 102, I would expect it to continue with its downward journey, and if you look at it, that is exactly what happened. It tried to go back above towards 102. It couldn't close two candles above it and it started crapping itself. So fortunately, we didn't need to wait for 100K to conclude that Bitcoin is going to drop towards 90,000, because below 102, it doesn't matter what Bitcoin does. I would assume it to be on a journey towards $90,000. It can react to 95, 97. It can bring everyone and all forms of news out that everyone on the planet is buying Bitcoin. Until and unless it doesn't start living above 102, I would assume that this thing is going to go towards $90,000. It might take a week or two. That doesn't matter. I wouldn't rely on any other support area. I would only rely on this support area just because of the fact that other support areas, they don't exist. They are there only for the sake of fake outs. Only $90,000 is what matters, and at $90,000 we will be dealing with a structure like this. Just a second. Which is a very ugly double top, but it is a double top. At $90,000 we would be dealing with a big ass double top structure, a pretty ugly one. This is on a daily, and from there, if it doesn't reverse from $90,000, then I think everyone would pretty much assume that, okay, we are done with the top of Bitcoin, top is in, and then the overall panic in the market will start if it loses $90,000. But if it doesn't lose $90,000 and starts going up again, then of course we have to assume it wants to start the journey towards $120,000. I'll come back and I'll share a closer support area at that time. I'll try to find something in the 90s to use it as a supporting area, something to stand on, and then from there we will start our journey towards $120,000. But this overall concept of 120 and everything will die if it loses 90K. If it loses 90K, then we have to assume we are done. It will be a situation of 2021 where we kept on waiting for 100K and we couldn't go beyond 69, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Not everything that you aim for, you achieve it in the market. Of course, some of the targets are insane, but 120K, up to 120K makes sense because of the cup and handle. It's not because someone famous on Twitter is tweeting about it. It's because of the fact that from technical's perspective, it makes sense, and considering how Bitcoin is, Bitcoin's whole life depends on technical analysis because there is nothing behind it except for the community. Being a community project, you only can have two things. One, you're cheering community that is bullish and excited. The moment the community's excitement energy goes down, the price of Bitcoin goes down as well. Why? Because emotions translate into its price, because like I said, it's not like other projects like BNB that has an exchange behind it, or like Ethereum that has, which is the internet of crypto. There's nothing behind it, so it totally depends on how the overall crowd feels. So the feelings are directly in relation or proportionate towards Bitcoin. Of course, you can sell the other stories around it by saying that it's the new gold or it's this and that. Gold has a purpose. I don't know why people think gold is useless. It's not just because of the jewelry. It's the best conductor of electricity. It's used extensively, and there are like thousands of other purposes of gold, which makes gold a utility project, and it's not a metal that is just sitting there and is shining. So people compare Bitcoin to gold for some reason. I don't know why, but it's not to cause hate on Bitcoin. It's just a clear-cut thing. It's like you see the sky is blue, and then you come and you argue and you say that no, sky is not blue, sky is actually brown, and you continue and you fight over it. That's something sad. Bitcoin is a community coin, and there is nothing else apart from that. community is there. The moment the community takes its hand off, Bitcoin will die. But that's not the case scenario with the other projects like BNB. BNB's life doesn't depend on community. Community can be bearish about it, but BNB can still keep up. Why? Because the BNB has an exchange that is generating billions of dollars in its income, and that company can continue to buy its own coin because they have that kind of crazy money. So that's the difference between utility and community coin. Anyway, I hope you are safe. You are not caught up into the red market, and let's pray that the market reverses if you're waiting for 120k. But if it doesn't break 102, there is no hope. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.